Hi Nevada Virtual Academy. How are you now? How are you today? How are you going to be tomorrow? Probably better. Why? Because you're watching this problem and you learn how to solve it. Let's go for it. Number 5. In the diagram above, line AB is parallel to line CD. AB, okay, is parallel to CD. Line EF is perpendicular to line CD. EF, this one here, perpendicular to CD. Okay. What is the measure of angle X? Angle X is what? 5 options as usual. 40, 45, 50, 60, 80. How should we solve it? Well, let's start with what is given. If AB is parallel to CD and EF is perpendicular to my CD, it means EF is perpendicular to my AB also, right? Which means this angle here is going to be 90. What else I know? Well, I know this angle X is going to be congruent with that angle right there, LJI, because they're vertical angles. What else I know? Well, I know that angle GIL. Okay, so what I know here is the GIL and the angle LIJ, right? LIJ are what kind of angles? They're complementary angles. They add up to 180, right? That's 180 altogether. So the measure of angle GIL, this one here, okay, GIL plus the measure of angle LIJ, and you're probably getting dizzy by now, right, is 180 degrees. But GIL is given to us, and the measure of GIL is actually 140 degrees plus the measure of angle LIJ equals 180. Obviously the measure of LIJ will equal 180 minus 140, right, degrees if you want. That's going to be 40 degrees. So I know at this point that this small angle right there is 40 degrees. But triangle IJL, or let's call it ILJ, is a right triangle. Okay? Knowing that, we know that the measure of angle LIJ plus the measure of angle AJI should be equal to 90 degrees, right? The measure of angle LIJ plus the measure of angle this one right here, right, LJI equals angle, right, and that's an angle over there too, equals 90 degrees. But I know that LIJ is 40 degrees, which tells me that the measure of angle LJI should be 90 degrees minus 40 degrees, which gives me 50 degrees. So this angle in here, LJI, is 50 degrees. But that angle is congruent to my X angle because they're vertical angles, right? So the measure of angle X is 50 degrees. C is the answer. Okay, got it? That's one way to solve it. There are many other ways. Another way is to, let's go back to the problem. What is given to me? Two lines that are parallel, AB and CD. Knowing that they're cut by the transversal GH, if you want, or IK, whichever way you want to call it, and this angle here, JIL, will be congruent to this angle there, right? They're corresponding angles. Am I right? If those two angles are congruent, I will be able to find the measure of this angle here, because this small angle JKM plus this angle here, which now we know is 140, should be 180 degrees, and that tells you that this angle here is 40 degrees. Knowing this one is 40, X should be, you know, a complementary angle to this one, right? They should add up to 90 degrees. So if I said before that, you know, those two angles JIL and LIJ are complementary, no, they're supplementary because they add up to 180. And they add up to 90, which obviously makes my X 50 degrees, okay? And this is it. So here, you know, the correction, these are supplementary. Okay, and these two here are complementary. Anyway, two ways to solve the same problem, okay? And you guys may be able to find a better way. I don't know. You should know better than I know, especially for the exam, right? Okay, thank you. I'll see you later.